Hi everyone, teacher Elena here. I thought I'd make a quick video about why I chose to work for Dada ABC versus VIPKid. I interviewed with both, I got hired from both, but at the end, for me, the personal decision was to work for Dada ABC. And it came down to a couple of things that I thought I'd share with you. So, my top 5 reasons why I chose Dada ABC over VIPKid, but nothing bad against VIPKid. Okay, the schedule. So for Dada ABC, you book your hours that you can work. And I just booked the prime time hours, 6 to 9 p.m. Shanghai time. And I'm always booked. I'm literally always booked. I don't have to stress about getting bookings. I made my video and I'm always booked. And if someone cancels or I'm not booked, they fill the space. They manage the schedule. They fill the space with another student. And with VIPKid, what I've talked to a couple other teachers is that it's kind of hard to start and get bookings going. Everyone's always really proud when they get a bunch of bookings. My first day, I was completely booked, and I've never not been completely booked, unless actually Chinese New Year right now, some kids are canceling, right? But so the schedule is managed and maintained by Dada ABC, and there's not as much responsibility as it appears to be through VIPKid from the teachers I've talked to. So that was kind of one less responsibility for me. So that's why I chose the scheduling for Dada ABC to be better for me. So I'm always book solid, like I said. The second reason was if you are book solid and a student canceled, or if there's a little space in between, you still get paid for Dada ABC in that middle space. Like, let's say I have a class at 2 a.m. I work 2 to 5 a.m. at 2 a.m. And then there's no one booked between that time. You still are paid. You're just paid for your working hours, regardless if there's a student or not. But guess what? They book you. They always are booking you because they're paying you. So it's more fun because you're busy. You're not just stagnant. And you are given, you're going to get a guaranteed paycheck is basically it. The other part is the interview process. Now, VIPKid is an amazing company, and you can tell that because all of the videos that people make that work there are really outgoing and energetic and very thorough. And I love watching all their videos. I watch them, they're so great. And so I was really inspired because I'd watch all their videos and learn all the mock lessons, literally, just mimicking what they did. And that's wonderful, but the interview process, you actually are interviewed by another human being that's your age, pretending to be a younger person or a younger Chinese person. So it's very unique, right? I don't think personally for me, it's the best situation because, first of all, you're getting all the answers from all the other teachers who you watched all their videos. And then, second of all, you don't really know how this person interacts with children because it has to be interaction with the live person that's going to be responding to you. So for me, I just enjoy that the interview process with Dada ABC is basically like a trial class. So you get a live student and you get to interact with them and you respond to a younger adorable young child differently than you respond to a mentor teacher. Not that everybody doesn't have the capacity to be the best, artist or actress or actor that they can at that time, but it's just different. And I just appreciated the fact that it was kind of like a sink or swim with Dada ABC. They just give you a live student and said, what will you do with them? So that was better for me. The other thing is that you can be grouped at VIPKid. So I have 6 classes a day. That's a lot of classes for me. And I can have a 3-year-old at one time, and then the next class have a 13-year-old, and then the next class have a 7-year-old, a 9-year-old, etc., etc. But with VIPKid, you could be grouped to only teach younger children or stage 1 children, what have you. And it's amazing. They give you a bunch of support to teach this certain type of student. So you'll be an expert, which is, strategically really smart. But as a teacher, it's like teaching the same class over and over again. So I was a teacher before this, and I always like diversity in my teaching day. So with today, if I had to teach six, 3 to 5 year olds, that would be just so challenging for me because it's a little bit more laborious. You have to be acting. If they're in a bad mood, you have to be silly. If they're crying, you have to be like, what's wrong? Just way more emotional. And you're performing at a higher level. And so it's nice at Dada. I never heard of a grouping situation. I wasn't grouped. I've never heard of it. At Dada, you're never grouped. So you'll get this ebb and flow in your teaching day, which I think is priceless. And I don't think it would have been great for me to have been grouped in one or the other at VIPKid, and that is an option. But like I said, their training is phenomenal. I've seen a bunch of their training, and it's outstanding. And then the last thing, the number one reason I chose Dada ABC over VIPKid, and nothing wrong with VIPKid, is that the community of teachers, when I was watching, they have a number series of training videos, was a little bit more artisan, if you know what I'm saying. And a number of teachers play the guitar. I play the guitar. A number of teachers sing and are still a little bit more performance oriented. And not to say that the VIP teachers aren't like that. I haven't met every single one. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of VIP teachers saying, I play the guitar, I sing all day long. And it's probably true. But for me, the culture was a more artisan culture, which I wanted because I wanted to have fun. I wanted to enjoy this. Fortunately for me, I get to enjoy this job. I'm not a diehard and have to make a certain amount. So I can enjoy this job and play my guitar and sing with the children and enjoy the beauty of childhood and learning and development and all that rewards you get when they succeed. So for me, the community through Dada was more what I was looking for. That's my last number one thing, the reason I chose to work for Dada ABC over VIPKid. VIPKid is amazing. They have extremely high standards. They're fantastic. I just found a little bit more artisan side on Dada ABC. And the only other thing I'll say, if you're really, really deciding if you want to do this job at all, is you must love children, and you must think it's your goal to get this kid to learn. And you must not bother yourself about assessments or complaining about them, because it's really, really important that they have really, really good assessments so they can grow. You want to see your child progress. So you just gotta be into it, like 100%. You cannot do this job, half percent. You really just gotta love kids, be ready to perform. That's the other thing I say all the time. I don't even say I'm a teacher. Well, I do, but I say I'm going to perform. I'm literally performing in front of these kids because, they can throw anything at you. And they're like an audience that's like, you're kind of boring. What else you got for me? Get me to say what you want me to say. So you just got to be into it, and you got to make it your goal. And you really got to want to, because sometimes it's hard to get them to respond. So if you're not sure that's your personality, then really consider it. But those are my 5 reasons why I chose Dada ABC. Dada ABC. Yeah, I'm a nutball, and it works for me.